We saw that the positive trends that we saw were that as students increased their knowledge in letters and the sounds, then their writing became more apparent. At the beginning of the year, we had 0% at grade level, and now with the beginning writing assessments, the middle year assessments, we have 39% at grade level. So once they know their sounds and their letters, they'll start writing more.
Yeah.
You know what, I want to mention that I think that this year, since we've really focused on more writing, we've focused on creating lessons for the conventions, for learning conventions. Where last year, we were really into reading much more and, writing as well, but not as serious as, this year we are doing writing. And
Definitely.
So I think that we make a bigger effort. I mean,
well, we're seeing the results.
I've seen results in my kids at this point this year compared to last year. They're much higher.
We saw a huge jump for the positive trends. We saw a huge jump in the alphabet, name, sound, and word scores. Overall, they improved the rhyme and also in rhyming, which went from 42%, meaning all the children were in almost half the children were in the sum category, to only 15% being in the sum category. And 75% of our children are now in the most category when it comes to rhyming, which is really a big improvement. We saw the improvement also in blending, but I think we could probably work a little more on that.
Yes, SFA.
Because it's an improvement, meaning we're moving in the right direction, but we're not there yet. And same with beginning sound. We improved a little bit. We can still do more.
And I think we ought to maybe, make a list, like from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and develop some strategies and where they would fit in. And
especially after the beginning assessment, because that tells you where the kids are at and what the weaknesses are.
What we really need to look at now and focus in on is what the weaknesses are, so we can pick. Should we pick one or two?
Well, we wanted to focus on spelling and word recognition.
Because we're doing that.
So let's turn the page, and but that's a huge category.
The blending?
Well, let's say sounding out, because you've got to have an ending on it. You can't just have a beginning. Saying it fast, all of that is sounding out. Or spelling it's a decoding and encoding process, so it's just the reverse, If they can hear the sounds, then they can spell it.
Okay. So blending, I guess, / spelling.
The important thing is that they can hear the sounds.
Yeah,
and if they can hear the sounds and they know how to write them, then they can spell.